अस्सलामुअलैकुम मेरे बेटे, मैं आपका रुफीन सर बेटे आपके सामने आज एक और प्रॉब्लम के साथ हाजिर हूं आपकी खिदमत में। दिस इज प्रॉब्लम नंबर 1.22, 22nd प्रॉब्लम ऑफ इरोडोव। अगेन द प्रॉब्लम इज फ्रॉम किनेमेटिक्स 1D मोशन। इसमें हल्का फुल्का कैलकुलस और बेटे यूनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन का केस है। तो आ जाइए डीप डाउन, लेट्स डाइव इनटू द क्वेश्चन। इसकी पहले क्वेश्चन की अंडरस्टैंडिंग देखते हैं, उसके बाद इसके एक डायग्राम बनाते हैं। Velocity of the particle is given in the positive direction as v is alpha root of x. So velocity is function of displacement. Alpha is a positive constant. Assuming data t is equal to 0 time पे particle origin पे है, मुझे time dependence velocity और acceleration का निकालना है। दूसरा पार्ट क्या कहता है? We have to calculate mean velocity. कितनी बार बेटे आपको क्लास में बोला है, मीन वेलोसिटी और एवरेज वेलोसिटी का कॉन्सेप्ट तभी होगा जब हमारा स्पीड जो है वो वेरिएबल होगा। And speed will be variable, then only we can take the concept of average speed or average velocity. So let's try to solve it. Particle, let us suppose it is going along positive x direction, x is equal to 0. This is function of time at t is equal to 0, x is 0. Suppose after time t, particle acquires this position, it is x after time t. So it's going along this positive direction. So v is given by alpha root x, function of displacement. I can write v as dx by dt, derivative of displacement with respect to time, alpha root x. Alpha, let me tell you, is a positive constant. X is also positive because particle is going right away. So that means dx by root of x is equal to alpha dt, variable separable, integrating both sides. When t is 0, displacement is 0, you can check it. When time is t, displacement is x. So how can I do it? Integration of 1 by root x is x raised power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 2. Now I have to put in limits 0 to x. Alpha is a positive constant, dt is t. It will become 2, 1 minus 1 by 2, it's root of x. 0 to x, it's equal to alpha t. Now put in the limits. It's 2 root x. I will not put lower limit, alpha t. So what will be root of x? It will be alpha t by 2. And if I will take square of this, x is equal to alpha square t square divided by 4. This is displacement function of time. Let's keep this first equation. When you have x function of time and it is quadratic function of time, and you know it, when x is quadratic function of time, and x is depending upon t square, we already know acceleration is constant. It's a case of uniformly accelerated motion. This we already know, done in class. So how can I do this now? Differentiated dx by dt. You can differentiate this x function of time with the time. It will get velocity, alpha square by 4 is constant. It will be 2t. And this will go, it will be alpha square t by 2. So velocity as function of time. I will call this second. If you want acceleration, function of time, dv by dt, we can check it. Acceleration will not be function of time because it's constant. Alpha square by t, because t differentiation with respect to t is 1. This is my first part. Acceleration is constant or a function of time, velocity is linear function of time because displacement was quadratic function of time. एक एक पावर मेरे बेटे कम होता है। अब मुझे निकालना मीन वेलोसिटी। क्या निकालना है? वी नो वी एवरेज। पार्टिकल कभी भी अपनी वेलोसिटी 0 नहीं बना रहा है एज पर द क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज एक्सेलरेशन इसकी कांस्टेंट है, इसका मतलब इसकी वेलोसिटी कंटिन्यूसली बढ़ रही है, तो पार्टिकल पलटी नहीं मारेगा। जब पार्टिकल इसमें डायरेक्शन रिवर्स नहीं करेगा मेरे बेटे, तो इसका मतलब स्पीड कंटिन्यूसली बढ़ रहा है। एवरेज स्पीड और एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट बाय टोटल टाइम टेकन। Total displacement, how much total displacement will be? I can write it as, but I don't know what is the total time. Let me call this fourth, total displacement by total time. As acceleration is constant, I can apply equations of uniformly accelerated motion from s is equal to ut plus half of at square. Because acceleration is constant, I can apply equation of uniformly accelerated motion. Initial velocity, can you tell me? At t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, particle was at origin, and if nothing is given regarding the velocity, we can assume it has started from rest. So come on, s is equal to 0 plus half of acceleration means alpha square by, I think, is it alpha square by 2? Yeah, alpha square by 2 t square, that will be t square will be equal to 4s divided by alpha square. It will be how much? T will be equal to root of 4s divided by alpha square. That will be 2 by alpha root s. This is time of the journey in which it covers how much? In which it covers displacement s. This is the time t, and it covers displacement s. Therefore, what will be V average? Total displacement is s. Total time, we calculated s divided by 2 root s by alpha. So how much will be V average? It will be s alpha divided by 2 root s. And for me, answer should be alpha root s divided by 2. It's as simple as that, buddy. This is your average velocity or mean velocity. So your velocity was, what are the answers? Velocity is how much? Alpha square t by 2. Acceleration is alpha square by 2. And average velocity is alpha root s divided by 2. Done. If there is any doubt in any question of physics, you can reach out to me, you can text me. I will be really more than happy to help you. Thank you.